I see you're dead now.
Yeah.
Welcome to Valhalla.
Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga. The long-awaited story of how Furiosa became Furiosa. Starting off in the green place itself, a little oasis in the middle of the vast wasteland where the only semblance of civilization still exists. Of course, this is a post-apocalyptic world where nothing that nice can last forever, but that doesn't stop our little tribe from trying. That's right, anybody that wanders into the green place is immediately put down like the dogs that they are. Unfortunately, the latest group to arrive is just a little bit more prepared than normal, and they get away with Furiosa. And her mother, being her mother, she goes after them to try and get her back and to kill everyone that saw the paradise that they were living in. And this goes pretty well until Thor steps in and captures Furiosa's mom as well. And upon realizing that both of these humans are perfect and fed and without any diseases, not to mention having an eyewitness account of the green place, Thor tries to convince both Furiosa and her mom to spill the secrets by torturing Furiosa's mom right in front of her, violently, and then killing her when he doesn't get what he wants. Nothing to do now but travel the wasteland in search of the green place. And might as well take Furiosa with you as well, just in case she finally decides that she wants to point Thor in the right direction, even after what he did with her mother. And luckily, not luckily for him, he thinks he's found it in the Citadel, Old Joe's place. Remember him from Fury Road? So in a brilliant move, he attacks the Citadel. Guess his wise man never told him what a Citadel actually is? It's a fortress protecting a city. Yeah, he keeps a guy around as a knowledge-based dictionary thing, because even though he comes across as deranged and a bit mad, he's actually quite clever. And of course, the attack goes about as well as you would expect it to. But Thor being Thor, he just needs to regroup and get himself a bigger hammer, even though his character was going in a great direction when they took away the hammer, and then they came out with Thor 4 and completely destroyed him. And anyway, during all of this, Furiosa has escaped and is finding refuge in the Citadel by hiding among the workers and the war parties that go out into the wasteland, slowly rising up in the ranks while trying to find a way to get back home, finding friendship and maybe even some love along the way. And whoop! Boy, is this a long one at 2.5 hours, and you most certainly feel it by the end. And as with any movie this long, it is a slow tale to tell. It's a slow tale that I wouldn't even say is necessarily about Furiosa. It's about the war between Immortan Joe and Thor, told through the lens of Furiosa as she drives the war rig around. Now, yes, she's trying to get home, and yes, she's doing her best to survive while this entire war is going on, along with the wasteland, and she even fights in it a little bit, trying to get revenge on Thor for obvious reasons, but it still feels as though she's not the one driving this story forward. She isn't the main focus here, which is a shame because she has a really compelling story to her. But there is a lot of good things in this movie too. The world building itself is really fun as we learn more about Immortan Joe, the Citadel, and the Mad Max universe in general. Pair that with the fact that yes, while this is a movie that is very slow to start, when it does start, it does go pretty hard, with some great action scenes just like in Fury Road. So I'm gonna call this one a solid B movie. Great if you like the Mad Max universe or Fury Road, but being a little bit too slow and frustrating for those that don't. And because I would hate to not mention this big pet peeve I have that this movie does, chapter titles, I never understand why movies do this. Taking time to flash the screen about whatever chapter you're going into. It's not needed. And in this one, it just slows the movie down even more. But what do y'all think? Have you gone to see it, or will you be skipping this one? And if you have seen it, what did you think about it? Comment down below, let me know.